Copyright intellectual property warning. Growing up black and ugly, the dark-skinned activist is my intellectual property. I have to come on here and say this to you guys because since 2015, people all over the internet as well as television have been plagiarizing and infringing upon my intellectual property. I do not have any issue with people actually taking this video and re-uploading it to their channel as long as you are honest and as long as you keep it in its original form and cite the work as belonging to Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist and the creator of the first dark-skinned platform called Dark-Skin Activism, created in 1998. Thank you and enjoy listening. queenofdarkskin.com. Also, I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and purchase my book. It'll be released soon. It's called Token Dark Girl. I have written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world, including A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book for dark-skinned females, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, and also A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. So Token Dark Girl is my newest release, and I encourage you to go to my website, queenofdarkskin.com, and get on the mailing list so that you will be updated when the book is released. Also, I am available for bookings of all kinds. All you have to do is contact me by visiting my website, queenofdarkskin.com, or you can email darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. Thank you. Everybody wants to know, who is Rashida Strober? And what's this dark-skinned thing she started? Well, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, is the first woman in history to create a movement only for dark skin. Rashida Strober is the creator, the originator, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin. She created this dark skin platform in the year 1998 and called it dark skin activism and called herself the dark skin activist. Now, since 1998, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, built from the ground up the dark-skinned activist platform into a global brand. Facts about Rashida. Rashida Strober is the originator, creator, architect of the dark-skinned platform. 1998, Rashida gave birth to dark-skinned activism with a speech about the dark-skinned Sudanese model Alec Weck at St. Petersburg College. From 1998 to 2005, Rashida served as an activist in her community while continuing to develop creative works around only dark skin. In 2006, Rashida created the Dark Skin Activist Tour featuring her one-woman play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. In 2009, Rashida built the first dark skin website. Also in 2009, Rashida brought the first dark skin platform to social media by creating the first channel for dark skin on YouTube and social media. In 2012, Rashida created the first dark skin show that focused only on the issues of dark skin, called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. In 2011, Rashida created the concept, the paradigm of Darkism. That's right, Darkism, meaning the discrimination of dark-skinned people. And she wrote and published the book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Now, the book can be found at queenofdarkskin.com or Amazon. In 2013, Rashida wrote the first motivational book for dark-skinned females called How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. The book can be found at queenofdarkskin.com or Amazon. In 2013, Rashida made history by appearing on TV as the first to bring the dark skin platform to the masses, by being the first to bring the bully for a dark skinned girl narrative to TV when she discussed her play A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge on Bay News 9. In 2014, Rashida brought dark skin counseling online and has since counseled countless people on colorism and darkism. She is the first person in history to do colorism and darkism counseling. In 2014, Rashida introduced the Dark Skin Activist platform to the Tommy Sotomayor Show, which was previously unheard of. Since 2014, Rashida set the colorism debate standards that all others have followed by debating countless men and women on social media in regards to colorism and darkism. YouTube Rashida Strober interviews. In 2015, the dark skin activist brand became famous and known to millions because of the Kendrick Lamar beef Rashida had with Kendrick in regards to colorism and darkism. In 2015, people all over the world wrote about the dark skin activist Rashida Strober, including The Breakfast Club and Charlemagne, making Rashida Strober Donkey of the Day for being the dark skin activist and calling out Kendrick Lamar's colorism. In 2017, Rashida was an opponent in the first colorism/darkism debate with another woman on Sonetta TV. Rashida Strober is the first artist to focus her work only on dark skin. Rashida Strober is the first author to write only on dark skin. Rashida Strober has written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Rashida Strober has written more plays on dark skin than anyone in the world. Rashida Strober is the creator of social commentary on dark skin. Rashida Strober is the first actress to initiate performances only on dark skin. Rashida Strober is the first debater to focus only on darkism and colorism. Rashida Strober is the creator of the paradigm darkism. Rashida Strober is the undisputed queen of dark skin, as evidenced by her stellar record that stems back to 1998 when she built the first dark skin platform called Dark Skin Activism. queenofdarkskin.com. Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist.
Okay, what's up, everybody? What's up? Let me exit this out because I got all these windows open. And there we go. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? All right, y'all. What's up? Okay, so first of all, I want to let everybody know, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And also, I want to say to my lovely, wonderful subscribers, the faithful people that's been here from day one, that's been supporting me. And y'all know I done been through hell and back. But I want to say I thank y'all for supporting me and sticking by my side. And I appreciate y'all. And I love y'all. And it's all good, man. I just had an opportunity to see one of my fans that lives in St. Petersburg. It was so funny because y'all, he made me late. And if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. We spent an hour talking. I was supposed to run an extra mile. I saw him and we started talking. We got into a long chat about, veganism and all this kind of stuff, darkism and all this kind of stuff. So, I did make it on time, but I was planning on coming back home and getting going on this even earlier. But thanks to my dark skin fan, my dark skin supporter, which I'm starting to build up in St. Petersburg, because it took me a while to build these people up in St. Petersburg, because y'all ain't believe in the dark skin activists. But I made y'all asses into a believer. That's right, because that's what I do. So anyway, for those of you that are just tuning in, that's right. It's the world's first dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the undisputed queen of dark skin. Don't you ever forget it, Rashida Strober, the woman who created the first platform for dark skin. Before anybody else, nobody would be talking about dark skin if it wasn't for me. That's right. I said it because it's a fact. And y'all know the dark skin activist only cares about facts. So now I was at the park. I'm fresh off of my run, and today it really caught up with me today because it's down here in Florida, and y'all finna start seeing me get blacker. I love to get blackity black. I'm about to get blacker because it's summertime and it's really fucking hot. Like today, that heat caught up with me. Like, oh my god, y'all, it caught up with me real bad. I did not expect for it to be that hot. I guess because I got started late. Normally, I will start like around like 7 o'clock in the morning. I go out and do my run. And those of you that have been following me, hardcore followers, and those of you who have not, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know that I am an avid runner. And you also know that I am a vegan. I have been a vegan a long time, a very long time. A vegetarian first, and then made the transition to veganism I became a vegetarian way back in 2004. This has been a long time coming. So, you know, and people have been, you know, I've been getting asked questions about, like, people ask me questions about my skin. They'll go, oh, your skin is pretty and stuff like that. And that'll lead me into talking about my vegan lifestyle and running and all this stuff that I do. And I realized I need to start talking about it more because it is very much a part of dark skin activism. It's very much a part of my lifestyle as a dark skinned woman. And I was talking about this to this dark skinned fan of mine. Shout out to you. You know who you are. We had a long damn conversation. I was trying to convert him to veganism. I was. Okay. So, you know, in my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, y'all, I go into detail about some of the things that have helped me as a dark skinned woman to make it in the world. And mind you, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet is the first motivational book ever written for dark skinned females. Okay. First motivational book. Okay. And it can be found at my website, queenofdarkskin.com, queenofdarkskin.com. All right. So in the book, I do touch on some of the principles that I have used in my life to become the hottest dark skinned chick on the planet, if you will. And if you read the book, you gonna know it's not about necessarily the outer. It's really about what's going on the inside. And so, you know, I was inspired to talk about this more because I think I got a couple of videos up where I did like juicing, and I may have talked a little bit about veganism. I think I've done it more on my Facebook than I have done on YouTube because Facebook is way easier to just hop on live when I'm in the kitchen making my juice and whatnot after my run. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to just hop on there. I ain't got to be setting this up and going through the motions like how you do have to do with YouTube. So I'm making an effort to talk about it more on my YouTube channel because people want to know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm 40 years old. And like, you know, I run really it's about 4 to 5 miles. 4 to 5 miles. Sometimes it's 3. Like today, I did 3 miles because I was actually going to run more, but then I ran into this, I call him a friend now. He's been following me on social media for a while. And he happens to live in St. Petersburg. And he saw me at the park. And he was like, ah, let's stop. And I started talking. And once I started talking, y'all, I'm fucking a motor mouth. Like, I'm going to fucking stop. So we got to talking about an hour. And I was coming around the track. I was about to go and, you know, do a couple of more miles. But I wound up talking to him. And it's perfect because we got to talking about, and he was asking me, he was like, why you out here? What you need to lose? And I had that question asked to me before. People will look at me and they'll like wonder, why am I running and what am I trying to lose? Because to them, they think that I'm already slender enough. But it's not necessarily that I'm trying to lose weight. Not at this point. Now I was, and I love to tell people my fat story because my weight, the highest weight that I have ever been is 100, I believe it was 190 pounds. That's fat for me. That's fat. I'm 5'10", okay? 190 pounds when in 2012. And by the way, y'all, I'm about to make my juice my way. Oh man, give me 1 second because I don't want my battery to go dead. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. So my highest weight was 190 pounds in 2012 when I was pregnant with Lauren, probably around 2011. And that was horrendous for me. I did not like being that weight. Prior to that, my weight ranged anywhere from 140 all the way up to 155. So it was like a fluctuating type of thing. And it always depended on the amount of exercise that I engaged in. So my weight like really goes in cycles. So during the summertime, my weight goes down because it's hot as fuck in Florida, y'all. It's hot as hell and I'm always running. I'm not going to stop running for nobody. I've been running for years, ever since I was in middle school. It's my thing. It's therapeutic. It's the fuck I love to do, and I just fucking love to run. So in the summertime, I'm clocking the miles in, you know, and so during the summertime, my weight tends to go down. It tends to be around the 145, 140 range. Summertime comes back, or wintertime comes back around, and it goes up to around 155. If I'm not careful, it will inch up to like in the 160s, which I don't want to happen. So, you know, I was talking to him about, you know, we got into a discussion about, you know, why he's like, what you need to lose? You know what I'm saying? Why you out here running? And I have a fear, and I'm being very transparent, as I've always been with y'all, very honest with y'all. Y'all know how the world's first and only dark skinned activist does it. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I have a fear of being a fat, tall, dark-skinned woman. I have a fear of that. Yes, I do, because we already get enough flack as it is being, and you know, some of y'all are gonna be offended by this. You know what I'm saying? I'm unbothered by that. If you're offended, I'm unbothered, and you need to be unbothered too. You need to keep it moving, because sometimes people just need to hear the truth. And I'm gonna start making my juice, because like I said, I'm fresh off of my run. I just literally got back in the house not too long ago. And when I come back from my run, you're supposed to have your recovery drink like within at least an hour. I'm not good about that. Sometimes I'll go for a run and I don't want to eat anything. I'll just drink water. But I got my water here, just so y'all know. I'm about to make me a juice, a recovery juice. I got my kale here. And I got some lemon. And I got some beets. I love beets because beets give me a lot of energy, and I cut these beets up before I left for my run, and I need to wash them off because I did not wash them off. So while I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna be washing off my beets. I did wash off my kale already, so they good to go, but I just need to wash my beets off. And by the way, these are the leaves to the beets, and I juice those. I'm gonna juice these. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, so I have a fear of being dark-skinned, tall, and fat. I don't want that, y'all. I don't want to be tall and dark-skinned and fat, because when you are tall, dark-skinned, and fat, and y'all need to keep that shit 100. Like I said, if you want to get all up in your feelings, and you can't handle the truth, then that's on you. Because I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? I'm here to be honest with people, starting with myself. That's why I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem talking about myself. I don't have no problem putting my life out here to the people and letting the people know what it is with me, because I feel like I'm helping people when I do that. I know I'm helping people when I do that. Some of these beets are too big. They're too big, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of cutting on the little chopping board here. But if y'all got a problem with me not wanting to be a big black, big fat, tall, dark-skinned woman, then you know what? You're just in denial, because y'all know that it is the tall, dark skins, fat, black women that really have it bad, that really get picked on and talked about. I mean, when I was in school, I was a skinny, dark-skinned young lady. And I got picked on for being skinny with no ass and being dark skinned. I got picked on for that. But I remember that the fat, dark skinned chicks, oh Lord, y'all, they really had it bad. They really had it bad. You understand? They really had it bad. And when I look back on it and I think back on it, I'm like, damn, you know, it was really messed up the way that they were treated as well, having to deal with the issues of being both fat and dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Having people giving you the fat jokes and giving you the dark skin jokes. And it was just horrendous. You know what I'm saying? And even to this day, there are some friends of mine. I ain't gonna say y'all names. I ain't gonna put y'all out there like that. Now, if y'all watching and y'all want to come up on the show and y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to speak on it. Y'all want to, you know, be honest about it and tell the truth about it. You're welcome. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. I'm easy as hell to contact. But I have some friends to this day that have came to me, fat, black, dark-skinned women. And they're not ugly. I know I use the word ugly in the title, but I use the word to make a point. They're not ugly. You know, they're not. Because I believe that you can work with what you have and improve upon what you have, but you just have to be willing to put in the work. So some of these women have came to me and complained about, and I don't want nobody to get the idea that you should be skinny and dark skinned and that's going to get you a black man. That is not what I'm saying. That's not the gist of what I'm saying. What I'm sharing with you guys is the reality of what I have actually experienced in doing my Darkism and colorism counseling. I have had a number of fat, black, dark-skinned women come to me complaining about the fact that they're fat and dark-skinned and they can't get a man. They can't, you know, they can't get a black man to love them. They want a black man. There's this one particular person I know. She has decided to date white men because she said that white men are the only ones that like her because, you know, she's fat, she's dark-skinned, her hair is natural. And this particular individual is not tall, she's short. But she, you know, it's obvious that her preference is to be with a black man. But because of the way she looks, being fat and dark-skinned, to her, that makes her ugly to black men, as evidenced by the fact that, according to her, she can't get a black man to date her. Okay. And the honest truth is that when you are fat and dark-skinned, and if you're tall, that's even worse. You know, you're going to have a bit of a hard time getting a black man. Now, some of y'all black men might come up on here and want to lie and shuck and jive and, you know, want to act like, oh, Rashida, what you saying is not the truth. You know, you're not being honest. But y'all know that y'all are visual. And you know, I talked to one of the honest black men. He's honest. I'm looking at the chat box, trying to chat with y'all as I talk here. One of the black men that I talked to, I was asking him, I said, you know, if you saw a picture of a woman on Facebook, for example, and if the woman is fat and dark and out of shape, would you still talk to her? And he was honest enough to tell me no, that he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He would just, you know, look at her and maybe look at her profile. And if there's something on there that's nice about her profile, he may say, you know, hi or compliment her on whatever it is she's doing. But as far as trying to get with her, to holler at her, holler, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. So I appreciated the fact that this particular person was honest about it. You know, he was honest about the fact that he would not date a fat, dark-skinned woman, whether she be tall, short, or whatever. He would not date that particular type of woman. So my whole thing is, see, I'm not the type of black woman that's in denial about the bullshit. I'm not. And what I told, because I'm not in denial, what I told this particular person, I told her the straight up truth. I sat there and I listened to what she said. I empathized with what she said. You know, I could understand where she was coming from. But at the end of the day, I had to keep that shit 100 with her. And I have to keep it 100 with myself. And I have to keep it 100 with all dark-skinned women. What we need to do, first of all, it has to be a thing about self-love. You can't be just losing weight and getting yourself in shape just because you want a man. Okay, the man coming is the icing on the damn cake. Okay, but I had to tell her what you need to do. Stop eating processed food. Stop eating meat. Clean your colon out. Clean your colon. Exercise. Drink water. And lose that damn weight. And see, a lot of us don't want to hear that. And this is the discussion I was having with this particular person at the park. He was actually dark-skinned himself. A lot of us don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear the truth. We want people to shuck and jive with us We want people to sit there and massage us and, you know, make us feel good and, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to saying, okay, I don't listen to what you had to say. You know, I'm here for you. You know, I'm supporting you. But here's what we're gonna do about this. Here's how we change this. You're the one that's saying that you want a black man. You're the one that's saying that. First of all, let's be real clear about this. This particular person wanted a black man. And I'm just being straight up honest. Most of these black men is not gonna fucking talk to you if you are fat and of the obese type that's out of shape, and especially if it's out of proportion, and you're dark skinned, you're not keeping yourself up. Most of these, they're not going to talk to you. And if they do talk to you, it's probably to use you. Okay. I just kept it 100 with her. You know what I'm saying? Like I always do. Because I don't have time to be up here lying to people just to make them motherfucking feel good. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Now y'all about to hear my blender. Here it is right here. I'm about to blend up my beets and my kale. So give me 1 second here. It's the book. It's my book. Don't forget. It's my book. I'm setting it to big up, y'all. Grinder. Okay, so this is my beet juice real quick. Like here it is right here. I'm just gonna strain it. This is how I do my juicing. I don't have a juicer. This is my ghetto juicer. I'm gonna pour it in here and strain it. Let y'all see that. Ooh, la 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 la. This is how I make my beet juice. Real simple. And it's gonna be real pretty. There, I'm just letting it drain. Y'all can see that in there. So that's all I'm doing right here. I'm gonna take my lovely brown spoon and help it along. But yeah, I had to let her know. I said, you know what? And I can, not only am I, you know, I'm a listening voice for you, but I'm gonna help you with a solution. I'm gonna provide you with a solution to the problem of being a fat, ugly, dark-skinned woman. So, well, you know, not literally, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I didn't say that to her. I didn't call her no fat, ugly, dark-skinned woman. I'm not rude like that. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. Because sometimes we need tough love. We need to be told the straight up fucking truth. And stop playing. Stop playing. You understand what I'm saying? So I offered to help her. I said, look, I will show you how to transition to a plant-based vegan diet. And literally, I mean that, because I've actually gone to people's homes and showed them how to juice, showed them how to cook vegan meals, showed them how to go on their colon cleanses. I had one friend of mine who was very sick with some gastrointestinal problems. I brought him to my house for the weekend, and we did a colon cleanse, and we put him on some juices for the entire weekend. And by the end of the weekend, it all cleared up. So I've been doing this, you know, very silently for a very long time. Y'all know I focus on dark skin and darkism and that kind of thing. So I really haven't been focusing on the health aspect of it, but I'm trying to do that more, which is why I'm sharing this with y'all today. So yeah, but this particular young lady, I told her, and on top of that, y'all, she has diabetes. And on top of that, she's in her late 30s. Okay, so for you to have all these issues and all these problems and you're in your late 30s, it should be a wake-up call for you. You know, you got all these health problems. You want a black man. You're not happy. But the problem comes in where a lot of these women, unfortunately, and I know this from experience, y'all. Ain't nothing that I'm gonna come up on here and tell y'all that is not from what I've actually seen or heard. See, a lot of these people that complain about their problem, they're not willing to do what it takes to solve the problem. You know, they're not willing to get off the cookies and the cakes and the pork chops and the macaroni and cheese and, you know, the hog head and cheese and all that bad, terrible, horrendous food. I got a lemon here that I cut up. I'm about to squeeze into my my beet kale juice. They're not willing to put in a work that it takes, and I just squeeze it like this, to better themselves, because it's really about self-improvement. It's not really about, like I said before, it's not really about getting a man and looking good to get a man. That's a byproduct of it. You know what I'm saying? It's really about what can I do to improve myself as a dark-skinned woman. And that's what it's always been about for me. You know, I run, you know, like I said, I run anywhere between 4 to 5 miles at least 5 times a week. I am always running. People around my city, they know I run in different spots. They see me. And that's what I do. I've been doing it for years, ever since I, you know, when I got out of high school. Because some of us, you know, we've been track stars and whatnot. We'll talk about how, oh, I used to run track in school, and I used to do this in school, and I used to do this. You know, well, you're a full-grown adult now, and, you know, what good is that doing you now? What good is that doing you now? You understand what I'm saying? And I just love them people that want to give people advice. The former track stars, you know what I'm saying, that are overweight and out of shape and gasping to breathe, and they want to try to give somebody else advice on what they need to do when the person themselves need to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about self-love. Oh, Lord, these lemons are so freaking juicy. It's all about self-love, because I feel that if you really love yourself, you're not going to let yourself become overweight. You know, you're not going to allow yourself to not exercise. You're not going to allow yourself to get, and I saw a comment about some people being depressed. I saw that comment. And I don't want anybody to think that I am insensitive to people that are depressed, because one thing I would tell y'all, I suffered from depression my damn self, which I believe most Black people do, most dark-skinned people. A lot, well, I ain't gonna say most, but a good number of dark-skinned people suffer from depression, as well as non-dark-skinned people too. But I'm talking about dark-skinned people today, because, you know, darkism can cause you to be depressed. It can. And I also suffer from anxiety. And what I could tell you is that my plant-based diet has healed me of those different mental ailments. Okay. And I was explaining this to the person that I was speaking to today at the park. One of the things that I've learned on my plant-based journey, and I want to let everybody know I'm about 75% raw, meaning I don't eat cooked foods, and about 25% cooked. Okay. My goal is to be 100% raw. That is my goal. I am not there. But there are times of the year where I am like almost there, like during the summertime, because it's so damn hot. It's easy to be like raw, 100% raw, because, you know, fruits and vegetables, and it's hot as hell. So, you know, you want to quench your thirst. And what better way to do that, to stay hydrated, than with fresh fruits and vegetables during the summertime. So during the summertime, like, it's one of the best seasons to transition yourself into a plant-based diet, particularly a raw diet. Hold on, y'all. And I got some beautiful juice here. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my beautiful beet juice. Here we go. Beet juice. That's delicious. Now, what I'm gonna do, y'all, because I just made my beet juice, I want to go over there and take a seat. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back. Give me a second. Whew, I'm back, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I'm back. Oh, it is hot. I am like, I'm hot. I had to cut the air conditioner on, and let me straighten this out. Y'all see, I got my scarf on today. It was just so freaking hot out there. Like, oh my God, y'all have no idea. Y'all got to excuse me, because oh my God, this damn dark skinned woman is hot. But anyway, I'm sitting down here. I got my beet juice. I'm going to be sipping on my beet, lemon juice, rehydrating myself. And so yeah, like I was saying, you know, the fact is, y'all, that a dark-skinned woman who is tall and fat is going to have a much difficult time in life, you know, versus your average dark-skinned woman, because she has to deal with the discrimination that fat people face. And she has to deal with it being a dark-skinned fat woman. I believe that I was speaking on this on yesterday in the live that I did yesterday. I was telling you guys about my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, which features, I play 5 different women in the play. And one of the women, she's fat and she's dark-skinned and she's tall. And really, she's kind of sort of loosely based off of my mother. Not in the way of being necessarily fat, because my mom she's not fat and she's never been fat, but she is very tall. But I saw fat, dark-skinned women that were tall growing up, and I saw how people reacted to them. I saw how people picked on them and made nasty, negative comments about them. And, you know, they just pretty much talked about them based upon their looks. And it always had to do with them being, you know, ugly, more masculine, nasty. You know, I've heard so many different derogatory comments about fat, dark-skinned women. You know, so it's obvious to me that they are facing multiple forms of discrimination. And so when I look at all of this and when I think about all of this, one of the best things that a dark-skinned woman can do to not even reach that level, because I told y'all I'm 5'10" myself. I have a fear of being a tall, fat, dark-skinned woman. And I'll be the first to tell anybody this. Like, I don't mince words with people, and y'all already know what it is with me. Y'all already fucking know what it is. I have a fear of being a tall, fat, dark-skinned woman because of the way that I have seen tall, fat, dark-skinned women treated. And they are treated horrendously, y'all. And y'all know, y'all, especially black people, y'all know, Gabrielle Sidibe, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I remember a couple of months back when she had the incident where she had to run in with a person in a store where she was being mistreated. And of course, I believe that it had a lot to do with the fact that she was this large, dark-skinned black woman. When you are a large, dark-skinned black woman, you are already devalued based upon the fact that you are dark-skinned, and based upon the fact that dark skin is automatically equated to masculinity. And if you couple that with being a big black woman, a big, tall black woman, it's let me tell y'all something. It's really, really bad. I noticed the difference, going back to using myself as the guinea pig here. I noticed the difference. For example, in 2012, when I was pregnant with Lauren, and my highest weight was 190 pounds at 5'10", which was absolutely horrendous for me, okay? I noticed the difference in the way that I was treated versus how I'm treated now, for example, at 5'10", around 150 pounds, that's about my current weight right now. This is a huge difference, y'all. A huge difference where, you know, people, black men, white men will open the door. They'll open the door for me now. And I think that the guest that I had, Brittany, she talked about the same thing as well. And when I was 190 pounds, 5'10", I was getting a different type of treatment. I was getting ignored. I was getting like looks like, who the fuck are you and why the fuck are you here? Like looks of disdain. You know what I'm saying? And it really is a difference. It really is a difference based upon my own observation of it. And that's why one thing about me, people that know me in my personal life, they know that I am a workout-aholic. And my brand of working out is always cardio. That's my choice. I love to run. I run. The cardio, if you can do cardio and you can go vegan and be a plant-based vegan eater and do your water, clean your colon, and get your cardio in, honey, you are going to be slim. You are going to be slim. You are not going to gain weight, honey. I'm telling you, it works. It works. Okay, I know what I'm talking about because I'm not rich. I ain't got the money to be out here like some of these celebrities. They go and they cheat. They go and they pay for the surgeries and, you know, they get the fat removed and all that. I don't do none of that. I do because I ain't got the money for it. I have to do it the hard way, the real way, where you go and you actually work out. You go, you know, I was in the hot sun today, running out there in the hot sun, coasting like it was nothing. But it was hot as hell. I ain't gonna tell y'all a lot. But my energy level was all the way up here because of the, you know, the high level of fruits and vegetables that I'm always consuming. And one of the things that I also do is I do what's called fasted cardio. Some people call it fasted cardio or empty stomach cardio. And it just basically means where you do cardio or you exercise and you haven't eaten anything. And I know some people might think that that is counterproductive and that you might fall out or you might get sick or whatever the case may be. But I've been doing it for years and I've never fell out. I've never gotten sick. I never wound up in the hospital. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you my experience and how much it's worked for me and how much, you know, how much, you know, I burn a lot of calories. It just is what it is. People out during the summertime, I always wear like a hoodie like this, like what I have on. And people be like, why you got that on? It's hot as hell out here. But the reason why I wear this, you know, I'm kind of, I'm modest. I'm modest in a sense. I don't really like to be out running and like wearing like too skimpish of outfits. I have done that and I will do that when it gets real hot. The clothes will come off and it will be a little bit more skimpish than normal. But the main reason why I wear hoodies like this, and I'm just giving you guys a tip if you want to know what to do to burn more calories, is because it's the heat. It's hot. I sweat more. And so when you're sweating more, you're burning calories. So that's the main reason why I love to wear my little hoodies and stuff like that when I run, because I burn more calories. That's really why, you know, under the heat. And I love the summertime because of the heat intensity. Like I feel like it's weird because I feel like I'm actually I'm really, 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 really getting in a good workout, a good calorie burn in the summertime as opposed to the wintertime. Like I'm from Florida and I'm so used to it being so damn hot down here till I could step outside in a hoodie like this and it's not going to bother me because I'm used to running in conditions like that. But I will say it's very important to keep hydrated. Like that's why I go high raw in the summertime, because again, when you're going high raw, meaning the majority of your diet is raw fruits and vegetables. Fruits have a super high water content. So it helps me to stay hydrated. Being on a raw diet, especially during the summertime, helps me to stay hydrated because I love to run. And then people they be wondering like, how the hell is she able to do that? And I'm out here with hoodies on and shit like that. Now, again, sometimes it'll come off, but it get too hot. I'll take that shit off and I'll just be like, fuck it. Fuck it. I get that tan, I get dark skin, I get even blacker, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, I be getting black as hell. Like you'll be able to see tan lines. Like literally, you'll be able to see tan lines. I'm gonna take y'all running with me one day and I'm gonna get skimpish. I'm gonna get skin off. But no, seriously, I do get a tan when it's hot and I love it. I freaking absolutely love it. These are all incentives that I believe that make it all the more better for a dark-skinned woman to take care of herself, eat healthy, exercise, do colon cleanses, go vegan. I'm encouraging you to go vegan. There's so many different benefits to going vegan. Oh my God. The mental, the physical, man, like the main thing to me, in my opinion, is the mental and the physical benefits of when you're on a plant base, because let's distinguish something here. There are levels to veganism, okay? There are vegans out there who are fat. Yes, there are fat vegans. And the reason why these people are fat is mainly two reasons. They're probably not getting in enough exercise and they're probably eating vegan junk food, the vegan junk food, straight up and down. Then you have the plant-based vegans, meaning those people that eat mainly fruits and vegetables. You know, things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, beans, nuts and seeds, tomatoes, avocado, peanuts, peanut butter, almond butter, coconut milk. I go on and on. You know, those the real deal plant-based eaters who are vegan. And then you have the next level is the raw vegan or the raw plant-based eater. There's variations on the name, but we're going to deal with veganism here. So then you have the raw vegans, and the raw vegans are the people that, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I respect them more than anybody else. I admire them more than anybody else because it requires discipline to, it's a great thing, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on vegans that are vegans who eat cooked vegan food, cooked plant-based vegan food. I'm not going to shit on those people because I'd rather be a plant-based vegan who eats cooked food than a non-vegan who eats processed foods from fast food places, corner stores with a bunch of bullshit and junk. I would take being a cooked vegan plant-based eater over a non-vegan any day. So don't get it twisted. But the highest level where I want to get to, and like I was telling y'all earlier, I'm about, now that it's summertime, I'm about 75% raw vegan and the other 25% vegan. And so, you know, what does my diet consist of on a day-to-day basis? And I know I'm doing a lot of talking right here. I always want to try to hit up the chat box. I always want to try to hit up the chat box, y'all. I also want to encourage you guys to please go ahead and make a donation to my GoFundMe. Please make a donation to my GoFundMe, okay? I have a book that I am almost done writing. It is called Token Dark Girl, okay? Token Dark Girl. And hold on one second, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I have to pull up the book here. Token Dark Girl. Token Dark Girl is, I'm really proud of Token Dark Girl because it's, to me, you know, I don't give myself a lot of compliments and a lot of praise on my work. But to be honest with you, Token Dark Girl is really one of my best books. And I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. And I'm asking everybody that's in the sound of my voice, because I need at least $300 to get going with the printing of my book, Token Dark Girl, okay? This is the book, Token Dark Girl. This is the cover right here. This book, I'm almost done. I'm editing it, and it's painstaking sometimes, especially when you're doing everything on your own. But in order for me to get started, I need at least $300. So that, what is that going to go to? That's going to go to the printing of the actual books to get me going, to be able to distribute the books, sell the books. And then, of course, I'm going to have additional costs that are really always ongoing to market and distribute the book. But if y'all could at least help me out with getting a start on the first 100 books to be printed up, that would be fantastic. So what I'm asking everyone that's in the sound of my voice on this live stream today is to please go to my GoFundMe. And again, I'm going to put the link here. I'm going to copy and paste both of my links, and I'm going to put them in the chat box. I'm going to ask y'all to make a donation. Now, you can make a donation to my GoFundMe, or if you want to make a donation to my PayPal and you say you want to cut out the middleman, all you need to do is go to paypal.com. You will log into your account, okay? And then you would go to my email address. You would type in my email address, and then you would send the money to my email address. And my email address is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. That's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. So hold on one second, y'all. I'm putting that. Hold on, give me a second. All right, I put my email in there. So I'm giving y'all a variety of ways that you guys can donate and that you guys can help me out, because y'all got to, my phone is over there ringing, but I'm not going to be able to answer the phone right now because I'm doing my live. So for those of y'all that really believe in what I'm doing, y'all know that this work is important. Y'all know that dark skin activism is important. It costs money. It's not something that I could do on my own at a certain level. So that's why I reach out to the people. I reach out to people that support what I do. And I ask you to please make a donation. Once again, go to my GoFundMe or go to my PayPal. I'm going to ask that you not give to the super chat simply because it takes too long for them to get the funds to me. So I'm going to ask that you instead give to my GoFundMe or go to my PayPal, because I'm able to use the money immediately to be able to do what needs to be done. And once again, y'all, I need to print out the first 100 copies of my book, Token Dark Girl. So please go and make a donation to help me out with that. And I would really appreciate that. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna stop screen sharing, so I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying to y'all, you know, it's very important that dark-skinned women, more than, in my opinion, more than any other women on the planet, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to physically, because we have been deemed the ugliest women on the fucking planet. It's just, it is what it is. And I'm not in denial about it. I'm not saying that I believe that I'm the ugliest woman on the planet. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I personally think that I am beautiful. Most days I think I'm beautiful. Now I do go into my ugly moments where I feel like, okay, Rashida, you looking a hot ass mess today. You get it together. You understand what I'm saying? That is so good. I do go into those ugly modes, but when you take care of yourself, when you exercise, when you eat right, when you get off the processed foods, which are fucking horrible for you, if you can adopt a vegan lifestyle and you start to lose weight, you start to feel better mentally, you start to feel better spiritually, you start to become more productive, you are automatically going to become more attractive to other people. That's just a fact. People are attracted to healthy looking people. A person, I don't care if the person is white, black, purple, or green. A person that is overweight, let's be honest here. A person that is overweight, that is a signal of self-neglect. That is a signal that this person has dropped the ball on themselves. Now, I am not a person that is not sympathetic to the fact, like somebody pointed out, and I've heard this many times before. I've heard people talk about people eat because they're depressed. There is a such thing called emotional eating. And we've all done it before. We've all been emotional eaters. We've been upset about something. We had, you know, it could be anything. We could be going through anything in our lives. And we decided to go have some damn cookies or some chips or some macaroni or some ice cream or whatever the hell you like, and you decide to eat out of, you know, because we're not feeling good that day. You know what I'm saying? And eating the food makes us feel better. So I understand, or we may have had some issues in our lives that we're grappling with. You know, a lot of people have been abused, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, you know, all types of a bad childhood, a bad marriage. I get it. And I am very understanding and I am very empathetic to that. But what you have to do is fight back. And I'm going to keep putting my links in there because I need y'all to donate. I need everyone on here to go to my GoFundMe and go to my PayPal and make a donation today. What we have to do is fight back. We have to fight back. We cannot just sit there and say, you know what? I'm going through this situation and I'm just going to eat myself into an even worse situation. Because if you're sitting there eating bad food because you're depressed or because something bad in your life happened to you, what you're doing is you're digging a deeper hole. You're making it worse. So you have to think about, how low do I want to go? Do I really want to go to the, you know, to the pits of hell, to the bottom of hell? Or do I want to make things better for myself? And I speak as a person that has gone through these things, y'all. I used to be homeless. I grew up, I had a bad childhood, a fucking horrible childhood, y'all. I've had a horrible childhood of poverty, of all of that. And once again, I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching this. Thank you. I'm trying to get to y'all comments here. I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all. I love y'all for watching and hearing what I have to say. I always appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification button as well so that you get notified when I do my lives and all that kind of thing. So I want people to understand that I am not just on here just talking to run my fucking mouth because it sounds good. I'm coming from a place of compassion, a place of experience, and a place of love. Especially, I love all people. Don't get it fucked up. I love everybody. But I know that dark-skinned people face it the worst. So this is coming from a place of love and compassion. Tough love and compassion. Because I'm tough on myself. Okay? Make no mistake about that. I'm my own worst damn critic. Y'all think people think they be clowning me and going in on me? Let me tell you something. Ain't none of y'all gonna be worse on Rashida than Rashida is on Rashida. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. So I come from a place of experience. And I just made the decision in my life, I'm not going to wallow in depression. I'm not going to wallow in anxiety. I'm not going to wallow in the bad childhood that I had. I'm not going to wallow in being mistreated because I'm dark skinned. I'm not going to wallow in all these misfortunes in life. I'm going to fight back. And one of the ways that you can fight back, I'm telling you this, is from personal experience. Is through diet. And the diet is what people really, really seem to neglect and underestimate. We will go and spend all kinds of money getting lace front weaves. Lace front weaves. By the way, I don't wear lace front weaves. No thanks. I like my natural hair. And you should too. We will spend all the money in the world on clothes. We will spend all the money in the world on shoes. Only money I spend in the world on shoes is running shoes. That's what you're going to see, Rashida. It ain't going to be no high heels. It ain't going to be none of that. I'm going to buy me some running shoes because that's what keeps me looking good and feeling good. The running. I got to have me a good pair of damn running shoes. That's about the only thing that you will really see me spend some money on is running shoes because I'm fucking cheap, but I ain't stupid. And I know that you got to, if you want to be a runner, make sure you put some money into some good running shoes. That's very important. Put some money into the food you eat. You're going to spend that money on the lace front weave, take that extra money and spend it on buying some organic produce. Or go get you a colonic. Colonic's averaging, I think the last time I had a colonic, I paid about $50 for it. Go clean all that shit out your system. How about that? I'm just saying, we got the money. We got the money. We got the disposable income. It is sad that Black people collectively have the highest amount of disposable income really of any other group of people. We spend. So we got the money. It's not an issue of not having the money. We have the money. It's the priorities. Where are our priorities at? And another thing that I would like to say, and see, let me just stick with this. I got to get this out. A lot of Black women, they will complain that the reason why they don't work out or exercise is because they don't want to fucking mess up their hair. Well, if you go natural and you put that money into that you gonna spend on the lace front into maybe some organic food, or like I said, getting a colonic, or learning how to take care of your natural hair, you won't have that problem. Wear your hair natural. There are so many natural styles. Y'all see I got my hair wrap on today. Normally I have my hair twisted up, but I make sure that I keep my hair in a natural style to where I don't have to sit here and be like, oh my God, my hair, I can't work out, I can't run. Fuck that. I'd rather have a nice looking body than to be up here with a bunch of fake hair in my head. That don't make no fucking sense to me. That makes no sense to me at all. I don't get it. I don't understand how some of us, not all, some of us Black women, we will sit here and spend all this money on weave and all this money going getting perms, and our bodies look like shit. We got big, some of us got big, and again, I'm just been keeping this 100 with y'all. Some of y'all are gonna be offended and upset. Oh well, I'm gonna tell y'all the straight up truth, because y'all need to hear the truth. We will sit here and have big, huge bellies, bloated bellies, you know, big, huge bodies, out of shape, overweight, filled up with diseases, but we'll still go and get our hair done and get our nails done, but we'll neglect our fucking body. That makes no sense, people. That makes no sense. I'd rather look plain, like, because I know I look plain. This is a plain fucking look. I'd rather look plain like this with a nice flat stomach, in shape body any day. I'll take that any day over weave. Because you know what? I got enough hair on my head to, my hair is really long. All I gotta do is flat iron the motherfucker and it's hanging down my back. Easy, if that's what I want to do. You know, because the veganism, eating all the fruits and the vegetables and drinking the water and the exercise, guess what that does? That goes into my hair, the health of my hair, all the vitamins and minerals that I'm intaking, that goes into the health of my hair. That goes into the health of my skin. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? So we have our priorities fucked up. And y'all black men, some of y'all are to blame for this, because y'all going around here encouraging black women to be thick, okay? As I often say, I have a conversation with a friend of mine. Thickness, we have to really understand what thickness is, okay? If you looking like Serena Williams, the old Serena, I don't know how she looking now because she had a baby and whatnot, but y'all know what I mean. Serena Williams with the flat stomach, in shape body, she's fit. That's the good type of thick. That's the fitness. But if you got a big old behind and your stomach is just as big, what the fuck are you thinking about? But some of y'all black men, y'all encourage this foolishness. And then these people going around creating waist trainers and all that type of bullshit. Waist trainers, you know how you need to train your waist? By cutting out the processed foods, cutting out the meat, cutting out the fast foods, and getting your ass to a gym or outside and doing some cardio and eating a plant-based diet and cleaning out your colon. That's how you fucking waist train. That's the real waist training. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just giving y'all the tough love that y'all need. Some of y'all need to hear this, because some of y'all is on some other stuff, and y'all got to take it from me, a woman that has been to hell and back, and that have fought to bring myself back. I am a fighter. Every day when I go out there and I hit that fucking track, that's a win for dark skin, honey. That's a win, a win, a win. When I could zoom around that track, being black and beautiful as I am, that does nothing but make my self-esteem shoot all the way up, keeping it all the way 100. Because I know that I'm doing something good. And when I run, it releases, I believe it's called serotonin in my brain, in your brain, that makes you feel good. See, there's so many benefits to exercise. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I'm running, it's like I'm overcoming. I beat all the bad stuff that happened to me in my childhood. I'm beating it. I'm winning. That's why I like running so much, because it's a challenge. It's to say, you know, life, I'm fighting you back. And when I finish those miles, it's symbolic of the fight and it's symbolic of the win. I love runners. That's probably my favorite sport in the world is running. I love to watch people fucking run. I don't care what color you are. And when I see runners, I be like, oh my God, I be in awe of these people. I do. I love runners. I love people that run, because it takes discipline. It takes focus. And it takes individual discipline. It's not something to where it's a team sport where you could be relying on other people, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to really put your all into it. You can't bullshit. And you don't have to run. Running is just my thing. Whatever you like to do. Some of y'all like to walk, play basketball, swim, dance, yoga, whatever your thing is. I'm just saying, get up off your ass and move. I'm just saying, stop going to the corner store buying hot chips, and pickle sausages. Stop. Oh my goodness. Them damn hot chips and pickle sausages, these corner stores is what is a part of the reason that there are so many fat, ugly, dark-skinned women. And y'all know I don't mean they ugly, but I'm just saying. Let me go to the chat box here. Let me go to the chat box. Let me read some of y'all comments here. See what y'all got to say about what I got to say today. I'm scrolling all the way up. Oh my God, it's so many people walking. And Nico Taylor, you the first one here. Shout out to you, my love. Blessings to you. B Money, you said interesting subject. Thank you. Deej Talbert, good morning. Good morning. Marvin A, what's up? He said, hello, room. Jason Brown, thank you. You said you have a sexy body. Please don't call the cops on me. I won't call the cops on you, Jason Brown. Nico Taylor, I'm already getting black and it looks so dope. My melanin is shining so nicely. I love it. Let me tell you something. That's another reason why I run, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I go out there in that sun, I run, I be getting black as fuck. Oh my God, I be loving that shit. I be fucking loving it. Like, people think that dark skinned people can't tan. Honey, I've been tanning for years. Okay, I've been getting black as hell for years because I run so much. Especially during, I love the summertime. I love the summertime more than any time of year. Let's see. Nina La, yes, good topic. You always say how you never can be fat. Girl, I cannot. Girl, I cannot. I'm serious. I cannot get fat. And I'm admitting this to y'all as a dark-skinned woman, that I do not want to be a big, black, dark-skinned woman. I am not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. If people are offended, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I'm just being honest. And you shouldn't want to be either, because this is about your health. This is about your health. I know it sounds vain. I know. And it might be vain. I can admit that. But really, in the long term, I want to be 80 years old and still running. That's my goal. Like, I want to be out in the sun, just coasting on that track like I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. Let's see. Let's see who else we got. My tribe TV. Shout out to you. Love you too. Let's see who else we got on here. We got Sakiba Reeves. You said at least you be honest about it, but your baby weight shouldn't have counted. I know, but I'm hard on myself. That's why I said I'm harder. I don't need nobody to go and say, Rashida, you a big fat black woman. I ain't need, at the time, of course, I was married. I ain't need for my ex-husband to tell me that, even though he never said that to me, but I ain't need him to. I check myself. I know that me being a dark-skinned woman in the South, being black and tall, 5'10", being heavy like that, that is not the business. That is not the fucking business. I looked horrendous and horrible. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was honest with myself. And that's another thing we got to do. If you are a overweight, heavy-set, dark-skinned woman, you need to be honest with yourself. That is the first thing. You need to be honest. Stop lying to yourself. Stop fooling yourself into thinking, oh, I'm thick. No, you're unhealthy. You're unhealthy. And you can do something about it. You can do something about it. I'm here to tell you. I'm a living witness. Let me scroll on down. Let's see who else we got on here today. Stop the violence. Chai, girl, are you serious? Yes, I am very serious about everything I'm saying. That classy woman, that classy womanist. That's a neat name. Hey, Rashida, you look beautiful today. Your skin is flawless. Thank you. It's the veganism. And plus, it's the sun. It's the running. I mean, this is what I do. It's a ritual I've been engaged in for years. Ever since I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade because I had problems with a place to live. I was homeless and going through a lot of shit. So I wound up dropping out of school. And from that time, I just never stopped running. I always have ran, no matter where I'm at in the world. You know, when I'm on a dark skin activist tour, I always find a spot to run. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm running. I'm finding vegan restaurants. You know what I'm saying? If I don't find a vegan restaurant, I'll go put together a little vegan meal. I also engage in a lot of fasting. So that's really what it is. And we can all do it. And I'm not saying you're going to do it overnight, but I'm just saying become aware that you must take care of yourself as a dark-skinned woman and start to make changes if you have not already. That's all I'm saying. And again, I say this from a place of love. I say this from a place of love. People can say whatever they want. I'm not throwing shade at people. You know, I'm just being honest. You know, because that's all I know how to do. We got Lucinda. You say, hello, Rashida. What happened to your Facebook? Oh, I've been banned for 30 days. Haters, hi haters, hi haters. They be so upset. They be all in their feelings because they can't handle me speaking the truth on Darkism. They can't handle it. They be all in their fucking feelings. They be all in their feelings. That's what it is, y'all. That's it in a nutshell. Haters, all in their feelings. So I'm banned for 30 days from Facebook, but I don't give a fuck because you can never stop the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the creator of the first platform for dark skin, the writer of the first motivational book for dark-skinned women called How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which includes tips on how to be vegan, on exercising, on fasting, on drinking stuff like green tea, which is my staple. Yeah, you can't stop me. You can't, yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Let's see, we got Kinky Curly Diva 16. You said the problem is the promotion of being overweight in the community. Also, women who are heavy have adopted this BS of loving yourself. Nothing wrong with that, but it's unhealthy promotion. You know what? Kinky Curly Diva 16. Thank you. I could not agree with you more. You know, these women, all this stuff about, you know, loving the size that you're in, and that's a bunch of bullshit. I agree. It's a bunch of complete and utter fuckery. Why would you encourage someone to love the size that they're in if that person is unhealthy? And if that size is contributing to them possibly becoming, you know, sick with cancer or diabetes or having a heart attack, why would you encourage that? It doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make any, no, you need to lose weight for health reasons. You need to also lose weight so that you will feel better about yourself. Because you can sit there and say all the stuff about, oh, you know, I'm happy with my size and this, that, and the third, but you know deep down inside you're not happy with that. You know deep down inside it might be hard for you to get up in the morning and move around because you're carrying all that damn weight. You know deep down inside that you're probably tired all the time because you're eating so much nasty junk food that's stuck all up in your colon. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch, man, you Kinky Curly Diva 16, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That classy woman, as you said, I don't eat meat either, Rashida. I grew up on a farm. I can't eat meat. That's awesome. I wish to God that I had the privilege and the blessing to have grown up on a farm myself, although I have been in contact with farm food because my mother, when we were small, we used to travel to North Florida, and we would go to like some of the little country hick towns in North Florida, and they would have like fresh grown farm food that we would eat. And I remember loving it. Oh my God, I love fresh farm food. So you are like truly blessed to have had that experience. Let's see, we got Prosperity Woman for Life. You said, you ain't lying. People already want any excuse to spew hatred about us. We must lose weight, that's right, or at least be proportionately curvy. Oh, Shy, you are so right. Prosperity Woman for Life. You are so right. And that's my point that I was making about Serena Williams. Okay, Serena Williams is an example of a proportionately curvy, dark-skinned woman. Serena Williams is not walking around with no big old fat, sloppy, nasty stomach. She's not doing that. You know, she's proportionately shaped. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't really looked at her after having her baby, but I already know Serena is going to snap back. She probably already going to snap back. That is what a thicker, I don't know, curvy, whatever you want to call, healthy, dark-skinned woman should look like. You know, that is what we should be striving for. And do it within your body, because everybody's body type is not the same. I'm tall and very athletic looking. I'm not hippie. I'm just tall and, you know, just kind of straight down, but nice flat stomach, tall, and just, you know, I look athletic. And there's some dark skin women out there that's shaped like Serena. So what you want to do is you work with what you have, but get rid of the fat. Get rid of the fat. Get down to a healthy weight. Go to the doctor and find out what's a healthy weight for your height. You understand? I believe for me, I'm 5'10". So anywhere between, I think the healthy weight range for a person that's 5'10", a female is between, I think, 175 and maybe 140, I believe. But to me, because I define my own, for me, it's between 140 and 155-ish. If I'm going over 155-ish, I'm kind of backsliding a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just me. But yeah, because I don't like the fat. I just don't like. I'm being honest with y'all. I got something against the fat. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look right unless, like you said, it's all about proportion. And again, that is based. Every woman is different, so we have to look at ourselves in the mirror and be honest about ourselves, dark-skinned women, and improve upon what we have, because all of us are beautiful and all of us have the potential to be beautiful, but you got to work with what you have. You're not gonna, I don't think you're gonna be beautiful if you around here stuffing all this bad food in your mouth. I hate it when I go into grocery stores and I see these black women that's pushing these carts. Oh my God, in Walmart. Oh my God, I really see them in Walmart though. Pushing these carts filled with unhealthy processed food. I just want to scream. For me, less is more. I don't like getting carts when I go in the store. I get me one of them real small what you call them? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them real little small little buckets or whatever you call them. They're real small because I don't like to buy a lot. I don't want a lot of food in here. If y'all came to my house, y'all would be like, ooh, she ain't got no food up in here. Good. Good. You would think I don't got no food because I don't have a refrigerator full of Pop-Tarts and, Oreo cookies and I don't know what else. Lay's potato chips. I don't have all of that. I think I've done videos where I showed y'all what was in my refrigerator. What I have in my freezer right now, which is my staple, is frozen bananas. I probably have about 5 bags of frozen bananas in there, a ton of blueberries. Actually, I can't say a ton because I've been going through blueberries like crazy because it's been hot as hell. I just bought some more kale today because I ran out of kale. I got some beets in there. I got some almond chocolate milk, some vanilla coconut milk. I've got oatmeal. I've got banana pancakes for Lauren. What else I got in there? Some beans, some black rice. And that's the extent of it. I don't even like having a lot of food in my refrigerator. It's clutter. Get it out of the way. That's one thing that we need to do. Clear out our cabinets. Get rid of that shit. Less is more. Who told you that you needed to have a refrigerator full of food and a pantry full of food or cabinets full of food? I know who told you that. We felt like growing up, if we had a lot of food in our house, we was doing good. We wasn't poor. At least that's what my mama taught me. My mama, when she got her food stamps, she got her stamps, got them stamps. You know what I'm saying? It was party time. It was go to the grocery store time. It was go, let's fill up our basket with all this nasty, no good, low down, evil, junk food that's going to cause us all these health problems later on in our lives. That's what I'm saying. I can't stand. Y'all, I cannot stand. If I see these women, I just go the other way. I'll just like turn and go the other way because I can't stand to, thank God that Walmart has the self-checkout aisle because I can just go over there and check myself out. No, I can't stand it. And then these women are overweight themselves. And again, I am not bashing them. Y'all could say, people say what they want because I know some people gonna be like, oh, why you bad? Nobody's bad. I'm simply telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Nobody's bashing you. Nobody's bashing you. If you're a fat, dark-skinned woman, nobody is sitting here bashing you. I'm actually trying to help you because I've been where you are at. Okay. I don't like seeing these women that are overweight, and some of them aren't even overweight because you can be skinny and not healthy too. But the majority of them, I see they're overweight. They're in Walmart with baskets full of food with their kids. I mean, all kinds of junk, all kinds of processed junk, all kinds of meat. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's just terrible, y'all. That classy woman, as you say, I rarely see black women when I am at the gym. I know. You know, I don't even go to the gym. I'm not a gym person. I like to be outside. I'm a cardio running type of person. So, you know, I like to be outside when I do my workout. So I don't go to the gym, but I've heard people say that a lot, that when they go to the gym, they don't see black women at the gym. And a lot of it has to do, and there's other reasons, I'm sure, and y'all could drop some of the reasons below. A lot of it has to do with the hair, this hair thing. That's why I'm saying, get off the processed hair, get off the weaves and wear your hair natural. And you won't have to worry about, oh, I'm finna mess up my fresh perm. Oh, I'm finna mess up my fresh perm. You know what I'm saying? My fresh perm, fresh perm, fresh perm, fresh perm, fresh perm, fresh perm, fresh perm. finna mess up my first point. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh my God. You have to worry about that. If you wear your hair natural, you know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Y'all, it's just ridiculous. Real quick, I want to say shout out. If you're still on here watching, thank you, Bernard Moore, for your donation. Also, I want to say thank you, Theron, for your donation the other day. Thank you very, very much. And I want to quickly encourage people, everybody that is in the sound of my voice, I want to encourage you to please go to my GoFundMe or to my PayPal. I'm going to share my screen and help me because I am getting ready to self-publish my new book, Token Dark Girl. I am an independent self-publishing author, which means I don't have a lot of money to work with. So I always come to the people that believe in what I'm doing, that understand what I'm doing, that support what I'm doing. And I'm asking you to please reach into your hearts, reach into your wallets, reach into your purse, and make a donation. My goal is to start out with 100 copies of Token Dark Girl. And that is going to cost me around $300 after I print these books up. And that includes the shipping and handling costs. And that does not even include the marketing that I have to do. So I'm asking everyone to please support Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist, by going to my GoFundMe. Please do not give to the super chat because, again, the super chat, YouTube takes a while to distribute the money, and I need these funds now because that helps me to be able to do things like work on my book covers, work on the marketing stuff, pay for these little small things that need to get done. So please go to my GoFundMe, and I'm going to go ahead and put the links right here. I'm gonna put the links right there. Again, I've been placing them here throughout the live today. So I'm asking y'all, everybody that's watching, please go and make a donation. Please make a donation. Please make a donation. I cannot stress that enough. You know, I've been really working hard for years to institute dark skin activism on a level that's global, and it has not been easy. Like I said, I need a lot of funding. You know, I have produced show after show with limited funding. I worked my ass off literally to make things happen. And y'all know that I deliver results. So I'm asking y'all to deliver the results and help me now to go ahead and self-publish. This is about my 7th dark skin book that I have written. I have written more dark skin books than anybody in the world. So I'm asking everyone that's in the sound of my voice to once again, please go make a donation. Once you get to my GoFundMe, all you need to do is click that donate now button. And I always say, I know there's somebody out there with $1,000 that can donate, and that would really get me off to a hell of a start with this book in terms of creating the number of copies that I need and the marketing and promotion of this book. So please go make that donation to my GoFundMe. If you feel more comfortable, you can go to my PayPal. All you have to do is go to paypal.com and log into PayPal and use my email address, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. All right. So go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and put the links there again. All the links are there to the GoFundMe, and the links are also there to the PayPal. And once again, this is my new book, Token Dark Girl. And this book is excellent. Oh my God, I cannot wait to drop it and release it. So I'm asking y'all to please go ahead and make a donation. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the chat box here, and I'm just reading some of y'all comments. Somebody said, hold on one second. I got to go back up to this comment. Somebody accused me. They said, oh, let's see, Cherry So Divine. Thank you, Cherry So Divine, for watching. You said you are bashing people. For one, being evil won't make anyone who's fat lose weight. It's up to that overweight person to want to lose weight, not you or anyone else. Peace. Well, I respect your opinion, and I also respectfully disagree. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm telling the truth. I'm saying that people, dark-skinned women in particular, that are overweight, we already are abused and neglected, and we are already seen as the most unattractive women on the planet. So you cannot make the argument to me that fat people, heavy-set people, are not seen as attractive. Okay, you can't make that argument. You won't be honest. So if you are a fat, dark-skinned woman and you're already seen as unattractive, as dark skin, and you add being fat to it, that's just brutal. So how am I bashing dark-skinned women, fat people, fat dark-skinned women, by speaking on what is truth and telling them, hey, look, what you should do for your health, because it's really about your health, is cut out processed foods, cut out meats, clean your colon out, exercise, and lose weight. I'm not saying you got to do this overnight. And I also use myself as the guinea pig. I said I was fat and overweight. So I guess I would be bashing myself as well. But if you want to feel that way, I mean, hey, you know, you have a right to your opinion. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for watching. But I do not feel that I'm bashing anybody. I'm simply on here to tell the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat and lie to people to make them feel good. When I was overweight, I was a hot ass mess. I was fat, ugly, and overweight. Period, point blank. To me, I said that to myself. I didn't need nobody to come and tell me, Rashida, you're a big, black, fat, dark-skinned woman. I didn't need nobody to tell me that. All I did was look in the mirror at myself, okay? And I told the truth to myself. I wasn't in denial. I wasn't lying to myself. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't making stuff up to make myself feel good. I looked at myself in the mirror, my naked body in the mirror, and I came to the conclusion that I looked horrendous, being 190 pounds at 5'10". So if that's bashing an overweight person, then I guess I am bashing myself. And I bashed myself into losing that weight because I had a wake up call. This is about my health. Do you know that visceral fat, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Visceral fat is the most dangerous type of fat because it is the fat that comes around your organs, people. It is the most dangerous type of fat. There are so many dark-skinned women. I'm talking about dark-skinned women today because that's what I'm concerned about. That's my focus. Okay. Let's look up this rule. Let me share my screen again. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this today. This is something that needs to be talked about unapologetically. Because I'm not going to apologize for trying to help dark-skinned women to be the best they could be and to better themselves. Hold on. Visceral fat is technically excess intra-abdominal adipose tissue accumulation. In other words, it's known as a deep fat that's stored further underneath the skin than subconscious fat, belly fat. Okay, that's what it is. It's a form of gel-like fat that's actually wrapped around major organs, including the liver, pancreas, and kidney. Okay. And it's very dangerous. You guys can do your research on it. I just pulled up some images of it so we can take a look at the visceral fat that people have stored around their waist, which is really covering up the organs. So this is, you know, and look what this guy's doing. He's eating and accumulating all that fat. He's eating bad food. A hamburger looks like accumulating all that fat. You know, it's just terrible. So, you know, what we have to do is we have to be honest about the impact of being overweight, especially in regards to how it impacts dark-skinned women who are already oppressed women, who are probably, arguably, the most oppressed women on the planet. We have to be honest. And I feel that sometimes we're not being honest. And it's a deflection when somebody says, oh, well, you're bashing somebody, when you're actually telling the truth, when you're actually being honest about the problem. We are never going to get to a solution in regards to darkism if we don't attack it from every angle and be honest. And today I'm talking about fat, overweight, dark-skinned women. This has to stop. This has to stop. It is a form of self-hate. Aria Elaine says, I'm a vegan and organic gardener and chef. I love you, Aria. I love vegan Black people. I do. Okay. I'm just keeping that 100. Yes, I'm biased. I love y'all because y'all are on another plane. I love it. She says, there is plenty healthy protein. Yes, thank you for answering this protein question. You say there's plenty healthy protein in nuts, soy, seitan, jackfruit, beans, and so many other things. I only go to the doctor for checkups and health. Thank you, Aria Elaine. Shout out to you. Shout out to all my vegan people on here, my raw vegan people. I absolutely adore raw vegan people and vegan people. Yes, I do. I'm so biased because I'm finna tell y'all something else. I'm gonna make a separate YouTube on this. Y'all gonna be so upset. I don't care if y'all so upset. They be so mad. They be so upset. So up in their feelings. Oh my God. Tell y'all something. Raw vegan Black women and vegan Black women are actually nicer. Yes, I said it. There are times, and I don't want to be seen up in churches. I don't want to be seen up in churches. I don't want to be seen up in no churches or no Popeyes. But there were times over the years that my aunt, who is older and, you know, can't get around, doesn't have a car, she would call me and ask me, she'd be like, Rashida, can you go to get her some chicken or go get her whatever in one of these restaurants? I don't want to be seen up in there. Like, I'm too good for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I really feel. Yes, I feel that way. Okay, I admit it. But because I know that she's an older person and can't get around, I would go sometimes. But sometimes I would fight with her and try to convince her, hey, look, won't you let me go? Let me go to Subway. Let me get you, because they got healthier food there. You know, at least you can get like a veggie sub or maybe like a tuna sub or something like that with a lot of vegetables. But no, she had to have a fried chicken fix. So she wanted me to be all up in Popeyes and Church's Chicken. Oh my God, the worst customer service. Okay, the worst customer service, the nasty attitudes. All right, I'm keeping it 100. Be upset. Some of y'all gonna be so upset. Oh well. As a vegan that does not frequent, okay, chicken restaurants, hamburger restaurants, you know what I'm saying? I don't frequent those types of places. So for me, it's an insult. It really is for me to be going up in there. And I've noticed that when I run into a Black female at a vegan restaurant, and I have ran into many, like especially when I go out of town, like in Maryland, for example, Maryland and DC area, they have lots of nice, and even in Los Angeles, there was this wonderful, I believe it was on the street called Ladera, wonderful vegetarian restaurant. I noticed a pattern of the Black people, the Black women having nice attitudes versus when I go to McDonald's, when I go to that church, it's a total difference, y'all. It just is. So, I'm not subjected to mistreatment and meanness when I go to a vegan restaurant versus a non-vegan restaurant. Like, people be so mad at me when I say that. But it's the truth. It is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So you know what I'm saying? I do. I love vegan people. I love vegan Black women. I find them to be some of the most nicest people, the most friendliest people, and it's the fruits and the vegetables. It really is. I think that's what it is. What else could it be? What else could it be? That's just my take on it. But let me try to get to some more of y'all comments here. Thank you, Latasha Moore. Shout out to you. Saying, how is she bashing you when she's giving you a blueprint of how to live a healthy and beautiful lifestyle? Thank you for seeing through that. Thank you for seeing through the fact that Cherry So Divine, that I'm not bashing you and I'm not bashing any other dark-skinned woman. I actually have helped dark-skinned people. I told y'all I do Darkism, colorism counseling. I'm the first person to even do that type of counseling. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is I've actually gone to people's homes, people that have in my everyday life in St. Petersburg. You know how you out and about and you're talking to people, you meet people, and I will get people that will come up to me and they will say things like, oh, well, how do you keep your skin so nice? Or stuff like that. And I'm not even thinking about being a vegan. It's just random stuff. And I'll say, well, I'm a vegan and I run, and then they'll start asking me questions. And so I had one particular person and several other people. This particular person was suffering from diabetes and also an overweight problem. And I came to this person's house. She wanted to get help. She needed help to learn what she needed to do to undo the damage. And I told her, I said, you can reverse this diabetes thing. You know, you can lose weight. And I went to her house and I actually showed her how to juice, showed her how to make smoothies, actually created a food list for her, all of that. And I spent probably about a good 2 hours with her, showing her what to do. We taught her about the importance of colon cleansing, all of that. So I'm actually helping people on a grassroots level in my everyday life. I know y'all see me up on YouTube. Y'all see me up on Facebook and social media. But let me tell you, everything I talk about up on these social media platforms, I live this in my everyday life. And my boy could tell y'all, I don't think he mind me saying his name, Abdul. He could tell y'all he's an avid follower of mine from St. Pete. Where Abdul see Rashida at? When he see me in the streets, he see me at the park running every time like clockwork. If you want to catch Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, you'll probably be able to catch me on the trail running somewhere. And every time he sees me, and he watches my lives on Facebook all the time, avid follower of mine, he be shouting me out to other people and stuff, thank you very much, and telling other people about me. But when he see me, it's always at the park. Always after my run or in between the run. I did a live, I was on Facebook running one day. This is about maybe 3-4 months ago. And I was running at the park, minding my business, running. And I ran into him and he hopped on my live. I'm gonna release that footage so y'all can see him. And he dark-skinned, you know, real dark-skinned dude, been following me and stuff. And he'll tell you, every time you see me, anybody see me, they see me at the park getting my workout on, because that's what I do. I live what I talk about. That's one thing about me. I like for people to live what they speak about. That's very important to me, because how can you help somebody else and you're not doing it? You understand what I'm saying? So I said that to say this. What I do and how I deal with people and helping people, when we're talking about being overweight and being Black and the discriminations we face, I help people on a grassroots level. This is real. This is not for YouTube or for Facebook or for views. This is real. If YouTube went away today or tomorrow, the dark-skinned activists are still going to be shooting them miles around Lake Vista or whatever I decide to run. I'm still going to be running. I'm still going to be on my vegan. I'm still going to be on my plant-based diet. I'm still going to be fasting. I'm still going to be drinking my green tea, my beet juice. I'm still going to be, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing for years. So I live this life, and I live this life to help other people, the people that want it. Because this particular person, I remember there used to be a time, y'all think that I'm kind of hardcore now. I used to always try to go on and on and on about people, why they should be a vegan. Oh, I stopped doing that. I only talk about it to people that want it, because I'm not going to, force it off on somebody that don't want it. That's not what I'm here to do. At this point in my life, I realized people got to want to make a change. I could talk to Blue in the face, but if this person does not want to make a change, so I let these people come to me. There have been times when I have been running around the park, and after I stopped running, people would stop me and ask me, well, how do you run like that? Or I've even had people just run up alongside me and join me. You know what I'm saying? And when those people come to me, I help them. I offer them whatever advice that I have learned over the years. You understand what I'm saying? So this for me is real. There's too many Black people out here that are unnecessarily dying from being overweight, from, all kinds of things. And I agree with you, Aria Ellen. You said all Black women of all shades are oppressed. But I agree with Rashida that dark-skinned women are oppressed more. The lighter you are, white people say you look prettier, divide and conquer. And that's the thing. The message is for all Black women, obviously. But I'm just saying that there are double whammies here, double forms of discrimination when you are fat and dark-skinned. You get it triple times. It's just even worse. So how can we combat that? We can change our diet. It is not hard. Little Miss Chocolate. Little Miss Chocolate. That's a cute name. You said, I'm slowly moving to vegan way of eating. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh! I lost a lot of weight because of this, from a size 16 to a size 3. Oh my God. Yes. I fucking love it. Little Miss Chocolate. If you ever want to come up on this platform and talk about it, I would freaking love to have you on here and share your story. I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. And keep going. I think that's absolutely magnificent. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yes. So, you know, my whole thing is I want to just help my people, because I truly believe that if we changed our diets, we would be able to eliminate a great majority of problems in our lives. And I'm not going to sit here and say being a vegan or a raw vegan is going to solve every single thing in your life. I'm not going to say that, but it can solve a lot. Like I told y'all, when I got first moved out from with my husband, ex-husband, soon to be ex, I was depressed. I went on a juice fast for 7 days. That shit went away. So it does solve problems. Okay. The magnesium, oh man, the discovery of magnesium and potassium in regards to helping to control mood. A lot of us have mood issues. You know, we get depressed, we have anxiety. Let me tell y'all something. If you want to conquer that, please eat foods rich in potassium and magnesium. If you don't believe me, go do the research, honey. I already did the research on myself. That's how I know. I know it's real. The potassium and magnesium are our friends. That's why when you be feeling kind of like pissed off and upset, and like you going through the motions and you feeling off balance, it's magnesium and potassium deficiency. Go look it up. Go research it. And so I'm a big fan of carrot juice. I'm a big fan of bananas. I'm a big fan of kale. I'm a big fan of beets, because they are loaded with potassium and magnesium. And you feel the difference in your mood. I promise y'all, I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. And I just, knowing all of this information that I know and not sharing it with my own people, I would be an evil person not to share it with my people of what has really helped me. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Out of all the things that I have been on a mission to get help for in my life, to change my life and to be the best person that I could be, becoming a vegan and inching towards raw veganism and fasting has helped me the most, more than any fucking thing else. That's the truth, y'all. That along with meditation and prayer. Because I know when I come on here, y'all be like, dang, she hyped, because I'm a naturally hyped up person. That's just how I am, especially when I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about. But in my everyday life, honestly, I'm one of the most chill people you ever want to meet. If y'all came here, y'all came to my house, y'all be like, damn, she's very boring. Because all I do is when I'm not online, if I'm not at work, I'm here, it's quiet, I'm reading, I'm writing my books, I'm doing research, I'm drinking my green tea, I'm making my green vegetables, juices, and fruit juices. That's it. I live a very simple life, no drama. Only time I bring the drama is when people bring the motherfucking drama to me, and y'all know what it is. When the people motherfuckers started plagiarizing my work and stuff, they started coming for me, starting shit, certain things. Now I gotta turn up, but I'm a naturally laid back person in my everyday life. Understand? I don't like drama at all. I like to be peaceful. And raw foods, juicing, fasting, running. And I love running because, again, when you're running, you are dealing with yourself. You are in competition with yourself. It's running, you have to deliver for yourself. Like I said, whereas with the team sport, you depending on your team members to work with you in order to achieve a goal. But when you're running, you got to do that shit. You got to keep running to reach the finish line. It's all on you. You understand? So running teaches me self-reliance. Running teaches me discipline. Running teaches me push through and follow through. And all of this is backed up and supported by what I eat. because I do not believe at the age of 40 that I would be able to clock 4 to 5 miles a day, 5 days a week, if I was eating a standard American diet, if I was eating a bunch of processed, nasty, filthy foods and meats. I do not believe that I would be able to run like that. I just don't believe it. So I'm going off of what I've actually done, what has actually worked for me. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to go out there and run 5 miles. I'm not going to tell you to do that. Go check with your doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I know that have worked for me. But what I am telling you is change your diet. Lose weight. Exercise. Eat fruits and vegetables. Clean your colon out. Stop smoking cigarettes. Oh my God, I cannot stand cigarettes. Stop drinking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Daryl Phil. I feel. Shout out to you, Miss M. Thank you. I'm sorry you missed your nail appointment. Miss M says, shit, I missed my nail appointment because I got caught up in the chat. LOL. Bye everyone. Have a great day. Thank you, darling. I'm sorry you missed your nail appointment. Thank you for watching. I love it. I love it. I appreciate that a lot. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all do that because y'all, I'm keeping y'all updated to everything that I'm doing. But yeah, I want y'all to please change your diet. Dark skinned women out there, eat healthy. I am the guinea pig here. I'm a living witness, and there's other dark skinned women out here that have done it as well. I think that Serena Williams, I got to go back to her because of how she looks. I'm going off of her physicality. I think she's a great inspiration. There's another Fresh Outlook. Are you referring to me? Are you calling me Chris Bosch? Let's see. I'm gonna pull up this lady here. I love her. I absolutely adore this woman, y'all. She is so inspirational to me. I'm about to screen share with y'all. Give me a second here. Her name is Annette Larkins, and she is a raw Buddhist. Now, this is the woman. Let me show y'all. And I want to, if I ever meet her, I would love to publicly thank her. She is the woman that I learned how to make banana. There she is. This woman is like 80 something. I believe she's about 80 now. She's the woman that I learned how to make bananas from. Banana ice cream, banana milkshake. This was about 7-8 years ago. I watched her YouTube video, and there's a video, I wish I could pull it up, where she was showing you about the importance of letting the bananas get real ripe with the brown spots on it, and then peeling them, putting them in a bag, and freezing them. And that's where this is the one where I got the technique from. This woman, I believe she's been a raw vegan for, I believe, over 40 years. And look at her. Look at this woman. Absolutely gorgeous. Killing the game. Killing the game. Killing the game. Yes, I love it, y'all. I love it. I love it. I also really like Karen as well. Karen Calabrese. She is a beauty as well. Obviously, she is not dark skinned, but I always like to give people credit where it is due. She is another raw Buddhist. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I got to be honest. This woman right here has been my biggest inspiration when it came to a dark skinned woman and raw food. She is actually the first dark skinned woman that I think this is a picture of her when she wasn't a raw Buddhist. But this is her and her husband. Now, her husband is not a raw foodist like she is. But this lady on this picture, she's around like 70 something. Look at her. Look at her. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Y'all need to Google Annette Larkins. Please Google her. Like, she is like, oh my God, the lady is amazing, man. Raw foodist. That's her and her husband again. There she is again. And I just have so much respect and admiration for her. She has her own garden. I believe she lives down in Miami, Florida. And look how beautiful she is. Look at her. I mean, this is just absolute 70 years old on this particular picture. That's y'all. It don't get no better than this. Do you see the potential that we have as dark-skinned women when we eat right, when we exercise? And if you can get that level, if you can hit that level of being raw, this is what you have to look forward to. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Like, shout out to you, Annette Larkins. I think you're just amazing. There she is again in her kitchen. Absolutely beautiful, dark-skinned woman that I have the utmost respect for. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes. So, you know, she is living proof that it can be done. You understand what I'm saying? We could do it if we really focus and put our minds into it. If we just make up in our minds that we're going to change. Well, thank you, Fresh Outlook. You up there talking about me. Now you saying I'm cutest. Stop messing with my head. Oh my God. Let me get off these comments because y'all describing me. Some of y'all be trying to describe me with y'all. But if we understood our power that we have within us to change whatever reality that we have, then we would just be able to conquer the world, y'all. And that's why I'm here to come on here and speak on what we need to do as dark-skinned women in terms of losing the weight. I'm just going to keep encouraging you. If I had to give you some steps to take, if you said to me, Rashida, okay, I'm on board with you. I'm on board. Okay, you have made me into a believer. I'm on board. What do I do next? The first thing I would tell you to do, the first thing that I would say to do, and this is something that I am big on, clean your gut, clean your colon, clean it out. Okay, how can you clean your colon out? There's a multiplicity of ways that you could clean your colon out. Okay, you can go get a colonic and have them take the the machine and they put it up your rectum and clean you out that way. You can go to a Whole Food store and get. I would recommend, if you're going to buy a colon cleanser, I would recommend a vegetarian-based colon cleanser. Vegetarian-based colon cleanser. You could do it that way. And you could just go to your local Whole Food market and ask them for a vegetarian colon cleanser, clean your colon out. Or you could just, if you want to do it the like natural way, consume all fruit. Just do a fruit detox. That's a little bit slower, but it might work faster for some people. Those are the ways that I would recommend. Okay. There's other things that people recommend, but I generally like to go with the plant-based colon cleansers, the natural ways to do colon cleansing. And of course, flush with a lot of water. So after you've cleaned your colon out first, I would recommend what you need to do. Well, let's just say this. While you're shopping, or after you've shopped for your colon cleanser and you took your colon cleanser, you flushing with water, you need to go into your kitchen, your cabinets, your refrigerator, your freezer, your deep freezer, your pantry, and clean out all processed fucking food. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Now, for some of y'all, I know you can't do that because you live with other family members. You might be married to somebody that is not on the same level. You might be dating somebody that's not on the same level, or you might have kids. Okay, so I know that some of y'all, that may not be feasible. But for as many of you that can do it, and as much as you can do it, get rid of the processed foods. Now, after you cleaned out your refrigerator, your freezer, your cabinets, your pantry, you got rid of all the processed foods and all the meats, I need you to go shopping for plant-based food. What do I mean by plant-based food? I mean foods that come from the ground and that are not processed by human beings. So when you go to the grocery store, you want to go to the fruit and vegetable section. Now, some of you are going to have to wind up going to the rice section, the bean section. Okay, that's fine. Go get you some rice. I would recommend that you get, brown rice, which I don't like brown rice myself. I don't like the taste, but it is healthier. Brown rice, black rice, get those types of rices. Get your beans, get your nuts, your almonds, your coconuts, your fruits and vegetables, whatever you like. Stock up on that. And got that out the way. And then after you colon cleanse, then you start replacing the waste that you cleared out of your body. Please do not go to a fast food restaurant after you colon cleanse. Let's say you took a day off of work, or you took the whole weekend and you took a colon cleanser and you clean your colon out. Please do not. This is very important because I've seen people do this and it's very fucking counterproductive. Please do not go after cleaning out your colon, cleaning out all that filth and all that toxic waste, and replace it by eating the same evil, filthy foods that you just cleaned out. It makes no sense. Don't do that. That's why I said, right after you done took that colon cleanser and after you done cleaned out your pantry and your refrigerator of all the processed food, go grocery shopping. Make a list if you have to, and buy only plant-based whole foods. Replace the toxins that you cleaned out with the good foods. Drink a lot of water, green teas, whole fruits and vegetables. I would also recommend you get a juicer. Make a juicer and a blender your friends. Some of you are still going to be cooking. I'm not going to sit up here and expect for everybody to go raw vegan, okay? Raw vegan, go cold turkey raw vegan. Some of you going to be cooking, okay? Steamed vegetables. There's so many choices. Baked vegetables, you could do so much. Salads, replace all the toxins with healthy foods. And that's what I would tell you to do. In addition to exercising, you got to move that body. Stretching, that's something I've had to work on myself. I have a habit of going to the track and running, and I won't even stretch. I know that don't make no damn sense, but I've gotten better about that. Like today, I was stretching my ass off, stretching, bending, stretching, all that shit. Like I was getting it in today. I got in the habit of really stretching, but I want to remain limber and, but yeah. And then, transition that way with whole fruits and vegetables and cooked vegan foods. And then slowly but surely, this is how I got into doing my one meal a day where I fast all day. I don't eat no food. The last time I ate was around 7, 8 o'clock yesterday. I'm not going to eat again until the same time. But how did I do that? What I would do, people call it intermittent fasting. What I started doing, okay, let's say you eat your last meal at 7 o'clock. You go to bed and you're fasting all night. You're not eating. So you get up the next morning, you haven't eaten anything. Don't break the fast. Don't go and eat some sausage links and some bacon and some hash browns and some pancakes. Don't do that. Keep fasting. Get you some water. Start out with some water, some lemon lime water, some tea. Even if some of y'all got to drink some black coffee, do that, because coffee is an appetite suppressant. You can drink a little coffee, but don't put nothing in it. If you want to break into it like this with like a juice, like sometimes I'll drink orange juice for breakfast. That's it. I love orange juice or some carrot juice. That's it. It fills me up. I know it sounds strange, but blueberry juice. I love blueberry juice, watermelon juice, and then throughout the day, just drink juices. And if you have to eat, you say, I'm hungry, I got to eat. Make you a big, huge salad. Go to the dollar store. Get a big old bowl, huge. Make you a big old salad. You put everything in it. Not everything, not the meats. Like what I love to put in my salad, this is my base. Arugula is my base. Y'all could use, the iceberg lettuce, which I don't think it doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it. I like the dark leafy green vegetables for my base. So I love arugula, and I would recommend that you get dark green leafy vegetables for your salad base. Arugula is delicious because it got a peppery, light flavor to it. So I like to use arugula, green onion, lots of avocado. Yes, I know it's fattening. Lots of avocado. I don't put no oil in my salad. Lemon juice, because the avocado, its creaminess and mushiness, to me, that's enough. You can either sunflower seeds, walnuts. Sometimes I'll throw some mango up in there, tomatoes, onions, lots of onions, and lots of garlic for the flavor. Cracked black pepper, and have you a big old salad for lunch. And you be so full. But not the full to where you loaded down full, to where you can't function full. Not that type of full. I can't stand being that type of full. That's the bad full. That's the processed foods full. That's the meat eating full. That's what we're trying to move away from. Okay. And flush that down with some water and just keep repeating the process every day. And you'll find that it gets better and better. To me, eating during the day is abnormal. Don't invite me to breakfast. Don't ever invite me to breakfast, y'all. If you invite me to breakfast, we happen to meet, just know I'm not going to have breakfast with you. I'm probably going to have an orange juice or something. So don't think that that's strange. This is why I stopped going out to eat with people, because they think what is wrong with you? That I just don't eat. That's just what I do. But it's a gradual thing that I started doing over time. And you can ease yourself into it, and you're going to find you're going to feel so much better. You're going to have so much energy. That's how I'm able to clock those 4 to 5 miles at least 5 times a week, because I don't eat during the day. I just have liquids. Y'all see this is my beet juice. Sipping on my beet juice. So those are some of the tips and tricks I can give you. Like I said, always keep that colon cleaned out, because you keep that colon clean, you're light. And you want to feel light. You don't want to feel heavy, like you weighed down. I know some of y'all be walking around feeling all weighed down from eating that shushes chicken. We don't want that. That's bad. Y'all, that's bad news, y'all. That is bad news. That is bad news. That way, the key is stop eating sugar. I would agree with you. Like, I know some people are going to eat sugar. My version of eating sugar, I eat coconut sugar. Yes, I have coconut sugar in here right now. I eat coconut sugar. Yes, Little Miss Spinach. Little Miss Spinach. Little Miss Chocolate. Yes, I use spinach too. You said I use spinach. She would get more money twerking. I'm not gonna twerk. Twerking. Oh my God, twerking. I don't twerk, y'all. I'm a bad dancer. I'm not going to twerk. I don't dance. Like, I grew up, my mama used to tell us we couldn't dance. So I grew up in a church. So, I never developed dancing. So I'm like one of those rare dark-skinned women who cannot dance. Like, I dance like a white girl. Y'all don't want to see that. So I'm not gonna come up on here and be doing no damn twerking. Like, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But yes, y'all, I have pretty much said what I wanted to say. I have, Fresh Outlook says, you said some people are born with a fat gene. I'm not a sciencey type of person. Y'all could do the research and the studies and whatever. I feel free to do that. But what I will say is anyone can fight fat. Let me just say it like this. Weight loss is a science. Calories in, calories out. If you reduce your caloric intake, and you put out more calories, you burn more calories, you are going to lose weight. It's scientifically impossible. This is what I do know scientifically. It is scientifically impossible for a person to not lose weight if they are burning more calories than they're taking in. Scientifically impossible. If you are a heavy-set person and you don't do any exercise and you decide to go on a juice fast for 3 days, let's just say, or water fast for 3 days, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose some weight. Okay, because you've decreased your caloric intake. I mean, so my point is, let's not use things like, well, there's a fat gene as an excuse. When we know that the formula for weight loss is to burn more calories than you take in. And you can do that in a multiplicity of ways. You can reduce your caloric intake and do more exercise. You can reduce your caloric intake, and you don't even got, if you become a raw vegan, and you do it for a long period of time, honey, you ain't even got to exercise. And you're going to lose weight being a raw vegan. I have seen people do this. So it's calories in, calories out. So let's not reduce it to that. I just don't buy that theory. I don't. And again, it's about us. I don't want us to make excuses for not being healthy when we have the power in our hands to control what we put in our mouth. Even if you do have a fat gene, guess what? You have the power to control what you put in his mouth. That's on you. Nobody's forcing you to eat cookies and cakes and pork chops and hog maws and chitlins and greasy collard greens. You know what I'm saying? And what else? Fried chicken and ham hock and all the bad stuff. Nobody's forcing us to eat that. And cheese and fried eggs and deep fried eggs and butter and lasagna and all the pizza loaded with cheese. And nobody's forcing us to eat that. You have a choice on what you put in your mouth. I'm just saying. So I'm about to get up out of here today, y'all, because I have said what I wanted to say today. And I want to thank y'all for listening to me. And I want to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my channel. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to all my old subscribers. I love every last one of y'all. I love gumbo. I love vegan gumbo. I can make a mean vegan gumbo, by the way. That's to Arnold QLO. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for everybody for watching. I love y'all. And y'all know that the last thing that I'm going to do, the queen of dark skin, the undisputed queen of dark skin, I'm going to ask y'all to share this video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like this video and let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about, you know, once this live is released as a video, I want y'all to put y'all comments below. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I thank y'all for watching. And of course, I'm going to promote my GoFundMe again and remind you guys that Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist, is in need of, hold on, let me share my screen again. I am in need of at least, and I gotta say at least we need a lot more money than $300 to launch my book. I am in need of at least $300 to launch my new book called Token Dark Girl. So I'm asking y'all to please financially support me. I am an independent author, which means all of the cost of publishing a book falls on me. I don't have any help whatsoever but the help that I give myself and the help that my lovely supporters give to me. So what I'm going to ask y'all to do is please do not. That way, yes, I was on Star. The Star Chamber. Shout out to the Star Chamber if you're watching this. Yes, shout out to you for bringing me on your platform. Yes, I was on there. What I'm going to ask y'all to do is to fresh outlook. You're tripping on here. You distracted me. Talking about you look way better without the shiny lip gloss. But okay. Dara, Phil, you always make me feel good. You says, thanks for your fine, Rashida, and your intelligence. Also, thank you. What I'm going to ask y'all to do is go to my GoFundMe right now and make a donation. If you don't want to go to my GoFundMe and make that donation, go to my PayPal. Please don't make a donation on my super chat because it takes YouTube forever to get the money to me. And I need these funds to begin self-publishing my book. The money is going to, I got so many different costs, but I deal with the most immediate cost, which right now I need to publish 100 copies of my book. That is going to cost me roughly around $300 to get those first 100 copies printed up. And then that does not even include the marketing costs that I have. So please, if everyone would make a donation, if everyone that's watching this would make a donation, I would definitely reach that goal. So once you get to, and real quickly, I'm going to put the link to the GoFundMe and the link to the PayPal in my chat box right now. There it is right there. I just put it there. So once you get to the GoFundMe, all you have to do is click on that donate button and put in the amount that you want to donate. And I'm always putting in 1,000 because I believe that someone out there is going to be able to donate 1,000 to support my work, to help me financially. Everybody that donates over $25 is going to get a copy, autographed copy of my book, Darkism. If you do not want to donate on the GoFundMe platform, you can also go to my PayPal. So just go to paypal.com and I put my email address in there. And all you have to do is once you go to PayPal, you see the email address there, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You go ahead and you make that donation right there. Okay. So please make a donation. And that way, yes, I'm trying my best to go live way more than what I do. Actually, I've been doing a whole bunch of lives. And bye, little Miss Chocolate. I love your name. Much love to you too. And yeah, so I've been making an effort to do that. So make no mistake about it. I have been doing that. When the spirit hits me to talk about something, I come up on here and I share with y'all. And it's damn sure been on my heart to talk about being fat, overweight, and dark skinned and telling y'all need to go vegan. That's just what it is. So yes, so please go ahead, everybody, and make that donation today. I am counting on y'all to make that donation. In fact, something is kind of telling me not to get off of here until somebody makes a donation. Not to get off. Should I stay on here? I said I need at least one person to make a donation before I leave. And I am monitoring the donations right now as we speak. And I need there is at least one person on here that can donate. One person is damn sure, that's an understatement. It's way more than one person. But there's at least one person other than, shout out to you, Bernard Moore, that made a donation earlier. Thank you very much. There's somebody else on here that is watching that can go and easily make the donation to my GoFundMe. So I need y'all before I leave. I need at least one more person to go to my GoFundMe right now and make a donation right now. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, because I see we got a hater. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I just had to get them off of here, because we're not gonna do that up in here. We're not gonna do that up in here. We're not gonna do that up here. So once again, there is at least one person that needs to go and make a donation before I end my live. I am counting on y'all once again to support my work, Token Dark Girl, which I am getting ready to drop and release. Once again, the funds will go towards the self-publishing of the book, Token Dark Girl. All right. So I am counting on one person on here to go ahead and make that donation. Here's the book, Token Dark Girl. And Token Dark Girl is about dark-skinned women in popular culture. Okay. This topic of dark-skinned women in popular culture has never been done before. No one's ever. Everything that I'm doing as a dark-skinned activist, I created the whole entire lane for dark skin. None of it's been done before. Creating the first platform for dark skin that I created in 1998 called Dark Skin Activism has never been done before. And I continue to innovate by creating unique works that, again, have never been done before. Okay, no one's ever focused on dark skin. I brought dark skin. I was the first person to bring dark skin to the internet. In 2009, I created the first dark skin channel. In 2014, I brought dark skin activism to the Tommy Sotomayor show. None of this stuff was unheard of. No one was doing what I was doing. No one. I am the original dark skin everything, dark skin activist. The first woman in history to ever focus my work on dark skin, the original, and the world's first and only dark skin activist. And I'm asking people to support that, to respect that and support it. And once again, how can you do that? You can do that by going to my GoFundMe and making a donation to help me to self-publish my book, Token Dark Girl. Token Dark Girl, by the dark skin activist Rashida Strober. And again, this book discusses dark-skinned women in popular culture. And to get me going off on at least a solid footing, I would like to print out 100 copies of this book. I am in need of $300 to go ahead and print these books out and begin distributing them, marketing them and distributing them. So if you want to be a part of that, which you should, everybody should want to be a part of what I'm doing, because it's changing people's lives. It's helping people. It's inspiring people. It's even causing people to plagiarize me. All that. I've received a mix of it all, but I'm still here, the world's first dark skin activist, doing what I need to do. So please go ahead and make that donation. Make that donation. Make that donation. And like I said, I want to encourage everyone to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because some of y'all have not subscribed to my channel yet. Some of y'all have been watching faithfully, and I want y'all to subscribe, because I got like so many things that I got coming up. I'm always working on new dark skin projects. I always got that dark skin heat, that dark skin fire for y'all. So I'm always working on stuff. So that's why you need to make sure you subscribe, because you will get a notification. If you click, there's a bell that you click. I think it's the notification bell, so that once you're subscribed to my channel and I release videos or I go live, you'll be able to see me live and you'll be able to catch it. Because some people think that I don't go live often, but I actually do. I have actually been going live a lot often, because I got a lot to say. I got a lot of work to do around dark skin activism. I got a lot to say, and I got a lot of people to continue to help. And again, when people donate to the dark skin activists, you're donating to dark skin activism in regards to spreading it to the masses of people and helping people. I can't tell y'all the countless amount of people since 1998 before social media even. A lot of people don't realize that I've been doing this before social media. A lot of people have contacted me. They have told me about how I have helped them in their life in regards to understanding Darkism. So this work is a great work. It's an important work. It's something that has never been done before. No one even cared about dark skin. I know y'all seeing people talk about it now, but I'm here to tell you I'm the history of dark skin. In 98, I could tell you nobody cared about it. The only other person that I can legitimately speak on that spoke on dark skin and advocated for it is Cola Booth. That was doing this before social media. That's very, very important, because if people were doing this before social media, that's how you know the real from the fake. Okay, that's how I differentiate. Because if you're doing something before there's bright lights and there's YouTube streets and there's, you know, whatever platforms, and you're doing it on a grassroots level, that tells me that you're doing this for your heart. You're in it for the right reasons. So the only other person that I could truthfully say that I could even consider a dark-skinned activist other than myself, that I would honestly or rightfully call them a dark-skinned activist, is Cola Booth. She's the only other person that matters in regards to darkism, colorism. Cola Booth, she's really the only other person that matters. So, you know, because again, in the 90s, even before me, and I ran into her work after I began dark skin activism, and discovered that in the 90s, she was advocating for dark skin. She was speaking about Black male celebrities who discriminate against dark skinned women. Cola Booth created that lane. Let's be clear, and I have to be intellectually honest about it. I want everybody to understand this and know this. Cola Booth is the mother of the dark skin movement. Cola and myself are really the only two legitimate people that are actually speaking on darkism and colorism that really are legitimate and that matter, historically speaking. Okay, and there's a track record of it that you can go all the way back. For me to 98, for Cola, you can go all the way back to the 90s. So that's very important. And as I expound and expand dark skin activism, that history has to be known. That evidence has to be known. We cannot allow for a discussion on darkism, dark skin, skin tone issues, colorism to be had without mentioning and giving credit to the people that actually created the entire lane. Other people would not be uttering one word. They wouldn't have thought about it because nobody cared about it. People talk about it now because, you know, you can come on YouTube and it's a money thing. People can make money off of it. They've discovered, okay, I can make YouTube views and money off of it. To me, that's not authentic. To me, that's not, you don't really care. You're doing it because it's not coming from an organic place, and I don't respect that. Cola Booth is the only other person that I respect. She's the only one. And I will also say, this is very important, that Alice Walker in the 1980s, early 80s, is the person that coined the word colorism. That's very important. Me, Rashida Strober, coined the word darkism. So it is very important to me. I'm gonna have to do a whole series on how dark skin, the issue of dark skin came to the fore on social media. It started with me. That's the history actually started with me. This is a fact. And I don't say this because I know a lot of people will say, oh, you're saying this because you're arrogant. No, I say it because I only care about what is factual. And I only care about being intellectually honest. And YouTube has created a garbage can, if you will, of people that are intellectually dishonest. They will watch what you do and they will plagiarize, they will copy, they will steal, and they will never be honest about, okay, I'm getting this from XYZ. And I've had that blatantly happen to me. So people need to understand that Rashida Strober, I created the entire lane of speaking on dark skin. That's a fact. And if you guys don't believe that, go research it. I welcome anybody to research what I'm saying, and you will find that it is a fact. I started dark skin activism in 1998. I was the first person to bring the issue of darkism, dark skin discrimination, colorism to the internet. And it really took center stage in 2015. And after 2015, when I became famous for it, people writing about me all over the world online and making videos about me, only after that do we start to see other people talk about it. Only after that. That's very important. So people really need to understand that. So this is why dark skin activism is important, because dark skin activism, I envision it as being, it's a school of thought. It's going to be taught in colleges and universities. And by the way, my thesis, my dark skin thesis from the University of South Florida, which is my master's thesis, is going to soon be released. And I'm going to be letting you guys know where you can get that from if you want to read that thesis about the dark skinned people of Sierra Leone. And I say all of that to say this: I have been putting in the actual real work of dark skin activism, not only as creating it, because some people could create stuff and then they walk away from it. I created the first platform for dark skin called Dark Skin Activism, and I have been consistently and continuously working since the creation of it, and I'm never going to stop. So it's very important that people understand the history of speaking on dark skin, the history of dark skin activism, the history of Darkism started with Rashida Strober in regards to making it an issue. Okay, so that's very, very important. Once again, I want to encourage everybody that's in the sound of my voice to go and make a donation to my GoFundMe. You can go to my GoFundMe, or you can go to my PayPal. And I'm going to ask once again, because I know that people, some of y'all be wanting to donate to the super chat, but don't donate to the super chat because it takes YouTube a long time to get the money to you. And I need the funds to start the production and distribution of my new book called Token Dark Girl. That's the name of the book, Token Dark Girl. My goal is to produce 100 copies, and that is going to cost me around $300 to get Token Dark Girl out. So please be a part of making that happen. All you have to do is go to my GoFundMe or go to my PayPal. It's very easy to do, and make a donation. Okay, that's all you have to do. And it honestly is not a donation, it's really a gift, because if you donate $25 or more, you are going to get a autographed copy of my book Darkism. So once again, this is the GoFundMe, and then you can also go to the PayPal, and I put all of my information there. So I'm going to close out by asking everybody that's watching this, go donate. Go make a donation. If you really, really understand the need for me to be able to continue to do what I do as the dark skin activist, to continue to put out the books, to continue to do the dark skin activist tour, to continue to spread the message of dark skin activism to the masses, go make a donation now. Go make a donation. And I want to thank everybody for watching. It is the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the undisputed queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober, the creator of the first platform for dark skin, Rashida Strober. And I'm signing out. And I thank y'all for watching. Y'all go make that donation and make sure y'all subscribe.